It is now my honor and privilege to introduce the recipient of this year's VFW Lima-Charlie Award in the Influencer Division, Kate Mannion. Leaving in the midst of completing her college degree with one semester remaining to become one of the few and proud, a United States Marine. Miss Mannion, a Purple Heart recipient, was injured during her deployment to Marja, Afghanistan in 2010. After completing her Marine Corps career and wanting to pursue her love for comedy, she worked at the nationally acclaimed Daily Show on Comedy Central. Kate's love of writing led her to Barstool Sports, where they wanted her to join the military podcast Zero Blog 30. She started out doing social media for the podcast to get her foot in the door. Now she co-hosts Zero Blog 30 with Chaps, another Marine, and Cons, a former Army officer. Kate prides herself on the fact that while not serving in uniform, she still serves by using her talents with the pen and on the microphone for her many readers and listeners. This award is extremely important to us because it recognizes an individual, group, company, or organization for outstanding work using a communication channel, disseminating information, supporting, promoting, and advocating a greater understanding of our military, veterans, and/or the undying principles of our American way of life. Please join me in welcoming the recipient of the 2020 VFW Lima-Charlie Award for the Influencer Division, Kate Mannion.
Lima-Charlie Loud and Clear Award, Influencer Division, and citation awarded to Kate Mannion, Zero Blog 30, in recognition and grateful appreciation for her unbiased media reporting in nationally acclaimed podcast, Zero Blog 30, that is widely popular for focusing on current events, military history, military and veterans issues, and the importance of understanding mental and behavioral health concerns. The podcast and its host are all Iraqi and Afghanistan war veterans who use their platform to connect with a broad audience and show the lighter side of being a veteran. In witness whereof, we have hereunto set our hands and the official seal of the Veterans of Foreign Wars of the United States, this 4th day of March, 2020, approved by the National Council of Administration, signed William Doc Schmidt, Commander-in-Chief, Kevin Jones, Adjutant General.
Well, I can't sing it all, but I do a mean jazz hands for whatever that's worth. I don't know, so take a good look. Solid jazz hands over here. Marines and jazz hands, peanut butter and jelly, right? That's a given. I do have to clarify, so thankful to whoever wrote that beautiful write-up. I am not a Purple Heart recipient, but I will still accept all your free drinks at the bar afterwards. I'll still take them all, so please send them my way. I also want to give a huge shout out to all the women in the room. There's so many incredible veterans and service members and people out there who inspire me, but one of the biggest reasons that I feel so confident to keep my shoulders back and be proud of my service when you don't always feel welcome as a woman veteran was the other women around me, the women who came before me in service, and just women out there who are doing amazing things. And I see a ton of them in the room tonight, and it makes me stand a little bit taller. So very, very grateful to all the amazing women out there. And also to Chaps, my co-host who started the Zero Blog 30 podcast. He is the one with the Purple Heart that I have stolen from him this evening. So he will also be accepting free drinks this evening. But after I got out of the Marine Corps, I was a little bit lost, wasn't quite sure what to do. And I found myself working where the 76ers play in Philadelphia doing concessions, and there's nothing worse than a Philadelphian who feels like they've been shorted on their cheese cup. So I was kind of in a tough spot, didn't know what to do, and Chaps found me. He knew that I was a fellow Marine, he knew that I was lost, and he took me under his wing, and now I have the job of my dreams. I'm doing what I love, and one of the best parts is that I get to share my military experience. And there is difficult things, but one of the best things about Zero Block 30 is that we get to share all the funny and wonderful things about it. The friendship, one of our favorite topics that we asked our listeners the other week, what smell reminds you most of the military? And the answers that we got. I can't even say some of them since there's some Air Force officers in the room, so I'm sorry. But that to me is the best part of service, is the connections and the friendships that you make. And I think that's one of the best things about the VFW as well. I look around the room and I see people who are clearly so close to one another and who lift each other up. And we give people a place to do that through their headphones. The VFW gives people a place to do that physically. And I think that is so important. And I hope that our podcast, we can talk more about it and get people more excited too to do both. So we are accepting sponsorships, VFW. We will take, but thank you so much. It's truly an honor, and I hope everybody has a wonderful night. Thank you so much. It's an honor. Thank you. Thank you.